Alchemista life principle number 1. Flow with the Tao. There is a rhythm beneath all things, a quiet intelligence moving through life, unseen but ever present. That is what the ancient called the Tao. The Alchemista knows that. She flows with the Tao. She's trusting, surrendering and allowing, because she moves like nature itself, never forcing and never resisting. She knows that trying to control life only creates tension, but when she softens, when she listens, she feels the currents that are guiding her. Not everything needs to be understood, not everything needs to be planned. Some of life's greatest gifts arrive when we let go of control and allow the unseen to work its own magic. This is the way of the Tao. To move with it is to move with life itself. And when you do, everything begins to flow effortlessly towards you. How can you surrender to that flow more today? How can you align yourself more and find out where are your hooks? Where is what gets you out of the flow so you can correct this? Alchemista life principle number 2. Cheers. Embody ease. Ease is not laziness, it's alignment. The Alchemista does not push or force. She moves from a place of deep knowing. When she acts, it's not from exhaustion or urgency, but from clarity. Like water, her power is soft, yet unstoppable. She chooses the path that flows, not the one that drains. She listens to her body, honors her energy, and allows things to unfold in their right time. The world teaches us to strive, to hustle, or to prove. But true power is not in effort, it is in presence. The more you align, the less you need to chase. The more you trust, the more life flows towards you. Where can you choose more ease today? Let's move on to life principle number 3. Honor your inner light. Your light is infinite. It cannot be dimmed. It can only be forgotten by you. The Alchemista knows that her light is not something to seek, but something to remember. She doesn't shrink to make others more comfortable, nor does she overpower to be seen. She stands in her radiance with quiet certainty. True radiance is not born from perfection. It is shaped by the shadows that she has embraced. Every challenge, every wound, every moment of darkness has refined her glow. To honor your light is to own your story, to stand in your truth unapologetically, while remaining rooted in humility and grace. Shine, not to prove, but simply because it's your nature. Where in your life can you allow yourself to shine fully? Where are you holding back? Where are you trying to be smaller to make someone else more comfortable? Alchemista life principle number 4. Commit to growth. Growth is not a destination. It is a lifelong unfolding. The Alchemista welcomes change, knowing that every challenge is an alchemical fire, refining, transforming, revealing her truest essence. She doesn't fear the unknown because she understands that resistance only delays evolution. Instead, she leans in. She asks, what is this moment here to teach me? True power is born from transformation, and transformation is not always comfortable. But with every discomfort, with every ending, every uncertainty, there is an opening, a doorway to something greater. When you commit to growth, you commit to yourself, to your highest becoming, to the highest version that you are possibly able to attain. And what part, think about that today, what part of you is ready to do this evolution, is ready to face the discomfort and to shine your own light? Now we're on to life principle number 5. Beautiful one. Embrace your shadows. Your power does not come from perfection. It comes from integration. The Alchemista does not fear her shadows. She meets them with open arms, knowing they hold the key to her strength, her doubts, her wounds, her unspoken fears. These are not weaknesses, but they are doorways to her wisdom. She doesn't hide from the parts of herself that feel messy or uncomfortable. Instead, she listens, she learns, and she transforms. Light is not separate from darkness, it is born from it. And the more you embrace all that you are, the more whole you become. What part of you is asking to be seen? Which part of you have you left in the shadow for too long? Bring her out, give her some of your light, and allow her to be integrated and part of you, just as we accept that there is night and day, that there is winter and summer. We have to accept the yin and yang of our own being, to be at ease within ourselves. The Alchemista embraces her own shadows and starts to dance with them. Life principle number 6, move like water. Water never fights, it flows, it adapts, it always finds a way. The Alchemista moves like water, soft yet unshakable, yielding yet unstoppable. She doesn't resist life's changes, she dances with them. And when she meets an obstacle, she just goes around it, not force, she just adapts. She trusts her ability to move around, to move over it or beneath. She's always in harmony, never in struggle. Her strength is in her flexibility. Her power is her patience. Like a river carving through stones, she knows that persistence is not about force, it's about flow. Think about where can you move today with more grace? Where can you adapt to this flow of life more? So that you become like water. I love the Alchemista principle number 7. Magnetism is born from ease. The Alchemista doesn't chase. She doesn't strive. She simply aligns. She knows that true magnetism comes not from effort, but from presence. When she's at ease, when she trusts, softens and allows, everything she desires moves effortlessly towards her. Stillness is not emptiness, it is power. The more she embodies her truth, the more the world rearranges itself to meet her. She's a force, not because she pushes, but because she attracts. Where can you surrender striving and step into this effortlessness and this effortless magnetism, where you trust that what is for you comes to you and you don't have to bend yourself backwards to fit something, but that which is for you will reveal itself when you have the patience and the consistency to trust that that is true. I could almost say Alchemista's life principle number 8 is one of my favorites. To create beauty is to honor the divine. Beauty is not an indulgence, it is devotion. The Alchemista understands that beauty is an expression of harmony within and without. When she moves with grace, when she tends to her body, to her space, to her energy, she's not being frivolous, she's honoring the sacred. She doesn't create beauty to impress someone or something, but to be in alignment, to reflect the divine order that exists in all things. A life lived with beauty is a life lived in reverence. Where can you today invite more beauty and more sensuality of this beauty, this feeling of beauty, to bathe yourself in beauty? How can you bring more beauty into your life? How can you cultivate beauty more as an alignment of energy and as an alignment of inner harmony expressing outwardly? Now we're coming to the heart of the whole thing. The Alchemista life principle number 9 is that the wisdom of the heart leads the way. The mind calculates, the heart knows. The Alchemista listens to the quiet wisdom within her chest, the soft knowing that needs no logic, just trust. When her heart is calm, she can see clearly. When her heart is open, she moves effortlessly in the right direction. She doesn't rush decisions, she doesn't force clarity, she just listens, she feels, and she allows her heart to lead. What is your heart whispering to you today? How are you cultivating your heart and the presence that allows you to actually hear it? Last one for today, the Alchemista life principle number 10. Your cycles are your teachers. Life is not a straight path. It moves in cycles, like the moon, like the seasons, like the tides. The Alchemista honors and knows these rhythms. She knows that each phase has its purpose. There's a time to create and a time to rest, a time to rise and a time to retreat, a time for expansion and a time for stillness. She doesn't resist the ebb and flow. She just moves with it. She trusts that even in the moments of quiet, she is growing. Even in endings, something new is beginning. What cycle are you in right now? And how can you honor it fully? It was a pleasure to share the 10 principles of the Alchemista with you. I love her, I love you, and I'm so happy to share this with you, because if it helps you in any way like it helped me, then I'm already doing a good job. Thank you for listening, take good care of you, and see you next time.